Hey guys, I just want to show you real quick how I print my missing assignment reports. I use these every Monday morning when I'm entering into our spreadsheet about what assignments or how many assignments students are missing. So I hope to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to show you two reports that I print every Monday. One is a missing assignments report, and the other one is actually a report of any D or F assignments. I require my students to fix anything under 70%, so it's a really nice report to keep track of that. So the first thing you're going to do is going to click over on the left side on Reports. Next, you will choose Multifunction Assignment Report. So starting from the top, working my way down. One nice thing is you can rename your reports. This helps you when you are printing them each week. So I might name mine Missing Assignments, and then I might put Monday's date, the 13th, and then that way, as I just keep them for record keeping, I know which week was which. Next, you are going to want to choose your classes. I do choose all of my classes at one time. It will print separate reports, but it will gather all the reports at the same time. So I'm going to go through, and each time you click a class, you usually do have to wait. If you click too fast, then it'll boot you out of that little list. So I just click and wait until I get all my classes in. Just click outside of that box. If I want to change the way it is sorted, I always leave it last name, and I always have the due date as having the newest assignment first. This is just easier for record keeping to look, okay, how old is this assignment? Well, it's the last one, then it's going to be the oldest missing assignment out of that class. Next, you can choose if you want to show the percentages, which would be the percentage the child or student got on that assignment, if you like that or don't like that. One thing, if you uncheck that, if you're printing these reports and you're physically displaying the report given, that way you're not giving away the score that the child got on it, but it would just leave their name on there. So I like to leave that because I don't display for the kids to see, so it's nice for me to see that. If I've marked something incomplete and I put a comment about it, it might be nice to show the assignment comments. I don't use that one very often, but it is an option that's there. Next is the assignment date range. We just started quarter 2, so I'm actually going to go choose from quarter 2. If you wanted a comprehensive report for quarter 1 or for semester 1, you can definitely change. You can even use custom reports if you would like. From here, your reports, if you start to use this consistently, it does remember the last report that you've printed. So under the assignment attributes, it shows that I printed a missing last time, but maybe I want to print missing and maybe incomplete. Then you would just choose that. As for the assignment scores, we're going to use that for our next report. But what happens if you have an assignment attributes and then an assignment score, it actually is going to put those together. So let's say you want a missing assignment, and then you, underneath your assignment scores, you choose the percent range. And let's just say we do a 0 to 70%, okay, looking at those scores. It's going to require that that missing assignment has a score from 0 to 70. Now, if you don't put zeros in for your missing assignments, that's going to be an issue because it's going to show no missing assignments, even though there are. The problem is that it's compounding these two choices. It's requiring it has to be missing, and it has to have from a 0 to a 70%. Now, if you enter zeros for your missing right away, it won't be as much of an issue. For the way I like to use my missing assignment reports, I'm not going to use that percent range, at least not yet. I'm just going to change that back to no filter. And so I just want a report of all missing or incomplete assignments. Once I put that in there, I can just click Run Report down here in the bottom right corner. And it's actually just going to pop that up real quick. I'm going to put that away for student confidentiality real quick, though. Really nice report. It's going to do it by class, and then you can print it out or you can just look at it, and it's going to give you the assignment name and then the student name and then if a score's on there. So I'm going to show you my second report, which is what I use for what I call our fixes. I require my students, any student who gets less than a 70% on assignment needs to fix it. So all I'm going to do is still right here from the screen under Filter Assignments. I'm actually going to take away the incomplete and the missing. because I typically don't have any indicators when their score is below 70%. But what I'm going to do for assignment scores is I'm going to use a percent range. Now, there are other choices as well. You could do grade range. So if you wanted I could put D's and F's. That would be another way I could do the exact same assignment. But I just choose to use the percent range. Over here, you have your minimum and then your maximum. So since I don't want to include the exactly 70% scores, I'm actually just going to go right below, and I can type that in. I can run my report. And I'm not going to choose that. I don't want any student names to pop up, but I would run it, and now I have my 2 reports. I typically print them out in the morning, and then I go enter them to the spreadsheet. And some days I will retype up just a list of the student names in each assignment that they have. The assignments or the lists, the reports are sorted by assignment. So I have not found a way yet to get it each student what they are missing without printing one report per student. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know.